Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can't run the clock on the man.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and on the hill in this one, Clark Schmidt.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Jacob Wilson stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three. Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. And that one cutting but missing down low. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Chisholm fires across the diamond. The A's go quietly. Middle of the first, no score. Back now in the Bronx, and today's starting pitcher, J.P. Sears.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Max Schumann. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Bellinger up to hit.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Hit in the air, left field. Clark on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting third,
as we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
The other way, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Wilson should have this one. He's got it. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Logan Davidson. Schmidt back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Davidson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Max Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Max Schumann in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
This one in the air center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Outside with a breaking ball. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now 3-0. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Out.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And
That's
another ball. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here is Goldschmidt going 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases all loaded up. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Luis Urias. On the corner for a strike. Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Away. Clearly, that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Austin wins. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play.
Batting now, the center fielder, number 16, Denzel.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Trent Grisham.
Just missed. To the right side, Urias handles, throws to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Flying to left his first time.
Stanton.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul, out of play. Way upstairs, 1-2 to count. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. And that one gets past the catcher. Stanton into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you're committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That misses the zone. 1-0. Stanton at second with 2 down. Hit hard, base hit. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate, but just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Big RBI for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Wilson.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fought off foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Into center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Logan.
Here's Logan Davidson. 0 for 1 so far. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And a strike in there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, boom.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Schumann in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. That one got him pretty good, but
now,
perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off, but man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
Ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Davidson on third. Muncy at second with 2 gone. Out to short. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball there. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball.
Man,
One
I
strike.
mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Wasn't able to
batting,
elevate
the
that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go, all tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schmidt back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger makes the grab. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tap foul at the plate.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's to third. Throw is high and over his head. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jacob.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Jacob Wilson. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. That to right. Grisham trying to get there. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The right fielder, Trent Grisham.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 2. In the air, right side. Butler on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Foul ball. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson also throwing. That one not close. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And he walked him.
That's a ball. Take your base.
The batter, number 11.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. J.P. Sears is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Tyler Ferguson will take over here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fouled off down the right side. Chisholm leads off first with 1 away. And the slider just misses. Runner on the go. Called strike 3. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one in the air center field. Clark settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. That one's gotta feel good. His 14th of the year. It's 2-2.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now at the plate, Logan Davidson. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Schumann in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
This one in the air. Chisholm. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot.
Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
And the first offering is not close.
Ball.
Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That one outside. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. That one almost got him.
Hurt. 2-2.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Paul Goldschmidt now. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3. That just misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Tyler Ferguson out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. 2 on, 2 outs. No, just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Luis Urias getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. This one in the air. Goldie under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Austin Wynns up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up. Chisholm drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Clark in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to short, Volpe. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Newcomb.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Well, 1-run game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
First pitch, not close. The A's bullpen has some movement. Elvis Alvarado preparing to come on if needed. Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go, and that one got a piece of him. Now it's going to be
Now
Austin Wells.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a ground ball. They put the tag on him, and that's two.
Now batting, second baseman, TJ LeMahieu.
I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another. Take off for two, I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my cardiac buffs. Give me a second. Don't matter the Lord, yo, I'm a turn it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One ball,
Man, he
one
really
strike.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Volpe on at second with two down. And down on strikes. And that is the inning. The Yanks lead one, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Luke Weaver.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Lawrence Butler digs in now.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Comes up empty.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Wilson in the box now. Takes strike one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point,
that's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That's down and in. Tapped out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. The A's go quietly. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for
back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Elvis Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
The left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Alvarado measures 6 feet 4 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Ball.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. A right-hander is up and throwing. In the dirt. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he grounds one to the right side. 1 at second, and they'll just get the 1.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Clark sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one drifts inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 1-2.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Struck him out looking. A run, a hit, and a man left. Through 8 full. The Yankees 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Logan Davidson now at the plate.
The first baseman, Logan Davidson.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Hit on the ground to the right side. Goldie takes it himself. Now only one out remaining.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Max Schumann, the next to hit. That one finds the corner. Strike one. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.